Ciao! Welcome back to a new video. Ladies and gentlemen, spoilers, leaks, and previews are now out for My Hero Academia's next upcoming chapter, 306, and yo! Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what it is? I like this. I know a lot of you are going to be sad, and I know it's a very hard-hitting chapter, but I feel like this is what My Hero Academia needed. I feel like the story desperately needed this development, and I'm absolutely loving this development, and it's going to be fucking amazing. But before we jump into this, guys, as always, the My Hero Academia spoilers are literally trending over on Twitter. They've actually trended faster than ever before. You just know this chapter is just out of this world. I can't even explain it. But as always, guys, the official release of the My Hero Academia manga chapter 306 is this week, Sunday, March 21st. So as always, be sure to support the official release, as it does support the author Koei Horikoshi over in Japan. With that being said, let's just jump straight into My Hero Academia chapter 306. Jumping straight into it, chapter 306 actually starts on the cover of Shonen Jump, Weekly Shonen Jump issue 16. The cover is My Hero Academia. It's Deku. I'm gonna guess in his old hero costume with his hand out, and you got the black whip lightning coming out of it. I feel like this is the first time we've seen black whip in color. It's kind of blue, it's kind of green, and it's also black, so it's kind of like a green-black whip. I don't know what I was expecting from Black Whip. I kind of thought, if I'm being honest with you, it was going to be red. I feel like red would have kind of fit better, but at the end of the day, the green and black fits with Deku's hair color, hairstyle, and obviously this is Deku before the war. The cover page looks absolutely amazing. We then go into the lead color page, and yo, I think this is Deku's brand new design, brand new costume. It's Deku sitting on top of a bunch of TVs with Shigaraki to his side. Shigaraki and Deku both holding a TV. Shigaraki's TV is a picture of All Might, and Deku's TV paralleling Shigaraki, obviously, as always, a picture of All for One. This is an absolutely amazing color page. We'll get into it right after the chapter, because obviously I said this is Deku's brand new hero costume. We then go into My Hero Academia chapter 306, which is his official title, Opening of the Final Chapter. Yo, the official title for My Hero Academia chapter 306 is Opening of the Final Chapter. It seems like My Hero Academia is entering its final arc or saga. Now, at the end of the day, arcs can last over 100, 200 chapters. There is still easily another good year or two left of the My Hero Academia manga, but it is entering its final arc, and I feel like this chapter 306 signals that, as the title of the chapter is Opening of the Final Chapter. We then jump into the chapter. It's April. We are in a time skip. I can't exactly remember when this all occurred, but it's now April. Deku actually leaves Hero Academia. He quits. He's gone. The story is no longer My Hero Academia. Deku quits. Deku is now a high school dropout. You know what's super fucking weird? We still haven't seen Deku's mom. Like, throughout this whole time, we haven't seen Deku's mom. Maybe he appears in this chapter, but from what I'm seeing from the spoilers, he doesn't. Deku has now left Hero Academia. We then go back in time. Deku was discharged from the hospital, and then he left UA. He left a letter for his friends, who were all shocked reading it. Uraraka is also shocked reading it, but we actually have a snippet of Uraraka's letter. I believe this might actually be a separate letter Uraraka got from Deku. Deku's letter to Uraraka says, "To Uraraka, thank you for everything. I think I've got to explain about my secrets to all of Class 1A members, so I'll write it on this letter. My power was given to me by All Might. It was a special one. Shigaraki and All for One are after me. That's why I'm no longer." And sadly, we don't have the rest of the letters, but looks like Deku wrote 2 letters, one for the class and one for Uraraka. Obviously, the Uraraka Izuku shippers are absolutely losing it. Ooh, What's the ship called? Izucha or Izuku or Izucha or like, God, what was it? Dekuraka? The Dekuraka shippers are absolutely losing it. Deku writing a letter to Uraraka. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of this chapter. So obviously now the whole class knows about One for All and All for One. And for all the Deku shippers, it's not looking good for you boys. It's not looking good for you boys. Bakugo didn't get to say goodbye to Deku. The chapter continues with All Might telling Hawks and Best Jeanist about One for All. The top 3 heroes have their press conference. Endeavor hears about One for All and answers with, I didn't understand a thing, to All Might, I believe. Lots of hero courses around the country are actually closing, making UA probably the only school left, and obviously Shuketsu, or the other school, I think it was called Shiketsu or Shikatsu High. Endeavor, Hawks, and Jeanist will hold a press conference telling the reporters everything about the past. To protect Deku's secret, Endeavor tells reporters that he doesn't know about One for All or All for One. In the last 2 pages, this is where it gets super fucking hype. In the last 2 pages, Deku is shown standing over something and looking down on the city. Yo! Deku's literally on top of a mountain looking over the city. Deku, a whole vigilante. He has a bag and is also wearing torn short version of Torino's cape, which is directly from the thumbnail. Yeah! Deku's literally wearing a similar outfit to Gran Torino's cape that's cut out, and it's a shorter version. It covers his face, and it honestly looks like a face mask, if anything, and it looks beautiful. This is the thumbnail for this video. So that is Deku's brand new vigilante outfit. In the next panel, he has that kind of depressing look and says, oh look, a villain is attacking the town. My Hero Academia chapter 306's last line ends with, right now, the boy is stepping to the end. Ooh, yo. Now, obviously, I don't think he counts as a vigilante, because he has a hero license. At the end of the day, Deku has an officially gathered hero license, so I don't think this would make him a vigilante. Like, at the end of the day, this doesn't make him a vigilante, you know? So at the end of the day, he is still a hero. Now, obviously, we know at the end of the story, regarding from chapter 1, Deku will become the world's greatest hero. That is a spoiler. That is a spoiler for the whole manga. We know Deku will not die. We know Deku will not fail. Whatever he does, he will become the world's greatest hero. That is just a fact we know since chapter 1, and the fact that Deku is narrating the whole story. But it looks like we're entering the Deku Vigilante arc. Deku is going to go at it alone. He's an official licensed hero. I don't know what he's doing for food, but it looks like he's literally on the run, hunting villains on his own. Yo, this is exactly what I wanted. Like, I wanted Deku to, like, more focus on Deku. Like, I know Horikoshi's fucking terrible at, like, developing side characters. Like, there are so many misunderstood side characters in the cast, especially in Class 1A, other than the main cast. But fuck it, if we're not going to do that anyway, we might as well develop Deku alone. Let him step out of everybody's shadow. Let him go on his own. And this is exactly what Izuku Midoriya is doing. He is now a hero on his own. Type of vigilante-esque. Kind of reminds me of Batman. Kind of reminds me of, like, yeah, it kind of reminds me of Batman, where he, like, works alone. So, honestly, I'm loving it. This is exactly what I would have wanted after this arc to happen. A lot of people were speculating that UA is going to close, but it looks like that's not exactly happening. It looks like other hero schools across the country are closing. There might be a chance that, obviously, that the people from Shiketsu might actually join UA, but I highly doubt it. So, I'm still waiting, hoping to see what is going to happen, but it looks like for the time being, we're going to focus on just Deku, and it's gonna be super fucking cool. Deku's new outfit looks amazing. One thing to notice, his arms, hands, and legs look pretty fine, and if he's escaping on his own, it's still, he's pretty fine. So I'm not entirely too sure how he is able to heal. Maybe one of the quirks from One for All for One, or One for All, I'm sorry, is a healing quirk, because other than that, I just don't understand how this man is even able to walk at this point, if anything. Like, someone must have done some crazy stuff to him, and I'm guessing it is not Eri, because Deku still has the scars on his hand, and if it was Eri would have obviously undone the scars on his hand as well, so Deku is still, I guess, pretty weak. Like, another punch, I don't even know how the fuck this dude's gonna punch or take down this villain, but looks like we're going on an adventure with Deku on his own. This is honestly amazing. I love it. I love it when MCs do this, leave on their own, and we get a time skip. It's honestly beautiful. I'm hyped for it. I'm super hyped. The anime starts in, what, 11 days now? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. My name is SGSAMI, as always. Peace.